guys, welcome back to Matlock's Toy Room Reviews, and today I'm doing another Spider-Man Classics figure, and this is the Carnage. First off, I want to give a big thanks to my friend Arthurus. I'm sorry if I didn't say your name right, man. Definitely check out his channel. He sent me this figure. It's very awesome. I couldn't find this thing for the life of me. Didn't even know it existed because I never saw it online as well. This guy's definitely rare when it comes to these figures. Very awesome looking Carnage. The only Carnage I own. I actually don't have any of the old ones either. Carnage has been released a couple times. Very cool. It's got a little bio if you guys are going to be able to read that. And some of the other figures that were released. Very cool. And this was made by Hasbro in 2009. So let's take a quick break and we'll get this guy out of the package. Alright, and I'm back with Carnage out of the package. First off, I want to give another shout out just to Arthurus. I want to make sure everybody goes and checks out his channel. I'm going to put a link below. You know, subscribe to him. He's awesome. He's got a lot of cool videos. Pretty cool collection. Collects a lot of different stuff. And just a really cool guy. So anyways, back to the Carnage. First off, he comes with two of these. And they're really soft rubber. You know, it's like a webbing, a red webbing. But you know, you're supposed to like wrap people up with them. You wrap Spider-Man up or whatever. Pretty cool. I mean, you know, it's cool they actually came with something. And onto the figure. Like I said, I don't have any of the older Carnage figures, so I really have nothing to compare to. I'm not sure if any of this is reused from previous molds or not, or if Hasbro just totally made this up, this mold up. The head sculpt is really nice. They did a great job on that with the mouth, and then the eyes look really good. The silver. Just a really sick head sculpt. The hands are pretty cool. I like the big hands. I think that looks awesome. They look really good. They're really well articulated as well. It's very cool. I do have some problems with the body and the way it looks. First off, the joints. You can see the knee joints, and then the ball hip joints, and the shoulder ball joints. They're just a solid red. And I mean, naturally, they're not going to paint them up. I think they could have done the kneecaps at least. I don't expect the back to be painted. But I think the problem with it is they use just too bright of a red. It's just a really bright red and just looks out of place. Maybe if they used a dark red, or you know, did some kind of, even black I think would have been okay with the amount of black that's on this guy. It's actually quite a bit. His legs are actually more black than red, so I think black on the joints probably would have worked out better. And the elbows too, I didn't mention that, but I think on, you know, like right on the elbow or right on the knee, at least they could have detailed them up, because those aren't going to get any kind of paint rub. But you know, small complaint. I'm very, very happy to have Carnage finally. Definitely a must-have figure for me, character. Very awesome. And you know, they did put some nice detail on him. You see all the red and black. All that's, it's not just painted on black. That's actually sculpted down in there. It's actually like each black piece is like sculpted down into the figure. Which is pretty cool. Looks awesome. Looks like some lava or something, which is kind of cool looking. Just has this cool look to it. And his legs really aren't showing up on camera very well, but they're predominantly black, and then they've got some red over them. And then his lower legs are basically just black, and they have the same kind of texturing and everything. They're just all the way painted black. It's very cool. I don't really like the black paint. They use this really flat black, and it just seems odd to me. It doesn't fit in with the rest of the figure. I think they should have used more glossy black or something. It just has this weird like charcoal texture. It just feels weird. It feels really dry compared to the rest of them that feels plasticky. Just doesn't really seem like it fits. But anyways, articulation on this guy. You got a nice ball jointed head. Really like that. Moves really well. Ball jointed shoulders, swivel at the upper bicep, double jointed elbows, swivel at the forearm. On his fingers, he has his thumb joint, which is on the swivel, So you can get a pretty good movement out of that. And then he has his index finger, which moves, and the other three are on one single joint. So you can get a lot of great articulation out of those hands, which I like. You have a nice up and down torso joint, swivel in the waist, nice ball jointed hips, double jointed knees, a swivel in the calf, back and forward pivot in the foot, and you don't really have any side to side pivot on this guy, which is kind of disappointing. But and then you get toe joints. So lots of great articulation on this guy. You'll be able to get him in some cool poses. And like I said, if you guys can, manage to find this guy, which is pretty hard to do, definitely pick him up. He's really awesome. He does have a few flaws, but it's not perfect. But definitely a good pickup, and really happy to have this guy in my collection. So anyways, that was Carnage. Thanks for checking him out.